Welcome back, everybody. So, put an order in the StewMac, bought a few things on eBay, and should be most of the parts I need for this little beauty and the V I've been working on. Some of each. Back about a year ago, I built a Telecaster for a customer, and he shipped me some pickups he wanted to put in it. So then they were Giovanni Telecaster pickups from Artec, and I got to admit they sounded pretty damn good. I actually liked the way they sounded, and you know, I'm not a big Tele fan, basically just because of the way they sound, very thin. But these pickups sounded good, so I decided to give them their PAF clones a try. And the main reason being is that they're splittable. And as you can see, so with this thing, I mean, it's basically a Telecaster, and wanted to give it the option of having that single coil sound. So I had a pair of humbuckers that I was going to put in it. They're by an independent winder who is, I don't think he's any longer making pickups, which is sad because these pickups are amazing. You can see the detail he put into his pickups. Fuley, the guy's a gearhead, and got laid off and started doing pickups because he was a guitar player. So as you can see, very nice work there. This one's 7K. But anyway, see, it's only 2-conductor, and decided not to use it because I wanted to be able to split the coils. So I'll be saving these Fuley pickups for something else special. So got these Giovannis. I'm going to give those a shot. Those are going in the Instigator. Let's take it down here. Let's see what we got in here. A couple of neck plates, one for each guitar. 500K CTS pots, long shaft, and reflector knobs. These are my favorite kind of knobs. They just look good on everything. And if you're going to wire it up, might as well use the good stuff. I never use alpha pots because they're shit. You know, I see people online, they buy them, and then after they install them, they complain about how crappy they are. Well, you know what? You could have spent an extra buck and got a quality part. So just go with the good stuff to start with. Got 6, 3 for each. We're going to have independent volume controls, and it's going to share a tone control. Got the pickup rings. The Giovanni's actually came with pickup rings, so I'll probably use those. So I just throw these in, the extra ones in the parts drawer. You know, you can always use them. String ferrules. Both of these guitars are going to be stringed through. Barrel jacks. These are the kind of jacks I like. I don't like guitars that have a jack that mounted to the outside of the guitar. It's too easy to break it off all the time. These are going to be recessed into the guitar. Almost the entire end of the patch cable will be hidden inside the guitar. There'll just be enough on the outside to grab it and unplug it. Picked up a micro switch for the coil splitting on this one. Orange drops, 0.022 microfarads. Picked up some of these ferrules. These are the ones that go in the front of the body, in case you just want to go straight through the body with the strings and not have to worry about any sort of a plate or anything. That's for the V. Hip shot bridge. I really like the way these look. No sharp edges. Everything's nice and smooth. Yeah, I'm gonna like that. What's going on there? And StewMac was having a sale. Mighty Might. What are these? I think they're 16-1 or something like that. They're on closeout for 11 bucks. How can you go wrong, right? If they're halfway decent for 11 bucks, they're worth every penny. So that's where we are. A little care package. Back in the movie. Anyway, we're going to be getting to the Instigator soon. What I got to do is, you can see I've got it drawn out for where I want the pickups to go. But I'm not exactly sure where the bridge is going to be mounted yet. So I got to do some measurements, and I wanted to do that after I got the bridge in, so I knew right where it could go. Going to be, first of all, setting up this thing with a trapeze bridge so I can locate where the bridge is supposed to be. I have to make a quick nut first, and then I'm going to temporarily mount the trapeze bridge on there and put some sort of a bridge underneath it so I can get the scale length correct, and even, you know, as you set the intonation on the 2 E strings, and then I'll draw a line, and that's where I know that the saddles have to be, and I can figure out where I want the bridge to sit. And then I have to make a template. I have this one that I got from StewMac, but you don't want to use this to route your holes with. What you want to do is you want to take this and make another template with it, which is what I'm going to do here. And then this will be the one that I use to route the pickup cavities with. So sit tight, and we'll figure out where the hell the bridge is going to go. One other thing, we'll also need to set the plate up on the back of the body, drill the holes, get the neck screwed in before I can do any of that. So let's do that. Is get the neck set up for the screw holes for the screws, and what you got to watch out for with anything that you've thinned out back here, because it's all carved in for your hand, is that the screws are so long now that they actually come up through the fretboard. So I'm going to take care of that in a minute. But right now what I'm doing is I got the screws in the plate mounted, so just the tip of the screws are coming through the holes. I'm going to use this to mark the neck where the holes are going to go. Let's see how that works. Now, they're not coming up too far, just enough to put a little dimple in the wood and the neck. So slide the neck down in nice and straight. So now there's no doubt where they go. And I'll show you what I'm talking about with the screws being too long. Now, because I took so much out here, it's really shallow here. If I just drilled holes and screwed the screws in, oopsie. Check the parts drawer first. I might have some shorter ones. I'll be back in a second. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run to Home Depot and I'm going to see if they have any screws that'll fit. The original screws, measuring from the bottom of the recessed part of the head, it's 1 3/4 inches. And what I'm looking for is 1 1/4 inches. We'll go check out their stainless steel screws, and then we'll take up where we left off here. So in the meantime, behave yourself, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.